All right, so this is Kuljot Singh Bakshi submitting this entry as part of the hackathon, and my project is named as Custom Copilot Full Stack Architecture. So the project has two components. The front end has been written in React.js and backend is written in C Sharp, which is a very basic .NET backend API. So the architecture, as you can see on the screen for the app, looks something like this. To start with the project is built to demonstrate two things. Number one, building a personal AI assistant that can look up information from the Microsoft Graph API on behalf of the user and do things like tell you what the meetings are scheduled for you, what was the last mail you received, and send emails on your behalf via using the Microsoft Graph API. Secondly, it is also made to act as a chatbot for a hotel booking agency, helping you to know about reviews of various hotels, their qualities, etc. from information that is stored in PDF documents that are kept in Azure storage account and uses the Azure AI search to make up for the retrieval part in the retrieval augmented generation based flow. The project also has a fun web searcher plugin that lets the bot reference information from the web using Bing API to get latest and up-to-date information. The project uses Semantic Kernel SDK acting as the orchestration engine and also to give it an agentic approach. All the interactions between the user and the chatbot are stored in Azure Cosmos DB for enterprise level auditing purposes. Okay, so this is how my project looks when it's up and running. I have already enabled the AI search plugin for RAG and the graph plugin as well, which is going to let it act as my personal assistant having access to my Microsoft Graph API. So let's say if I want to make use of it as a chatbot for a hotel booking agency and want to inquire about the Buckingham Hotel in London, can I do that? So, or maybe the Creek Hotel in Dubai. So I type in how is the Creek Hotel in Dubai? Let's see what kind of an answer it gives me. So it says the Creek Hotel in Dubai is described as a friendly boutique hotel located in the heart of the bustling Dubai Creek area. You can visit the following link, and it also gives me a link to the brochure. Let us, in fact, see the brochure. So, if I just simply copy this URL and paste it in my web browser, it opens up something like this. So, it gives me the brochure, right? So, in fact, indeed, the brochure contains information about the Creek Hotel in Dubai. Beautiful. So, let's say now I want it to act as my personal AI assistant and want to inquire about all the meetings that are scheduled for me. Can I do that? So let's say, let's ask it, are there any meetings scheduled for me? So I've already enabled the graph plugin, and what it does it lets me, for that for the authentication purposes for signing into the Microsoft Graph API, because Microsoft Graph API is a protected web API. You need to sign in. So for that, I've used Microsoft Authentication Library, MSAL library package that is offered for C Sharp, and it lets me sign in already. So it says based on the provided information, you have the following meeting schedule. One is meeting Copilot, which is on 2024 7/9. Importer 2, which is on 2024 5/30, and meeting important, which is on 2024 5/28. Now let us see if these meetings are indeed scheduled for me or not. So I go to my calendar, and for June 2024, I indeed have two meetings. One on 28 8 a.m., which is meeting important, and on 30 uh, 8 a.m., which is Thursday, with the name of Importer 2. And I also had a third meeting, right? So if I were to look at it, yep, it's with the name of Meeting Copilot, which is on Tuesday, 9th 1 p.m. All right. So that means it's working absolutely fine. So I spoke about all the messages being audited in Azure Cosmos DB, right? So this is the container inside of the database of an Azure Cosmos DB. And all of the conversations, if you see, are being audited here. Uh, so my first query was, how is the Creek Hotel in Dubai? And the answer of the assistant as well has been described over here. So this is how the schema for the database entry looks like. That's pretty much it for the project. Hope you guys liked it and hope I win the hackathon. Hoping for the best. Signing off, Kuljot.